Is she?
No.
She's gonna try and roll in the dead bird.
Yes.
That's not a good idea. Hey, welcome back to Frank's Homestead. So today, me and Lori are gonna go over to a creek that has garnet in it, and because there's a power outage that was scheduled for today from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Sunday to repair something, I don't know, or fix something, adjust something, who knows what. So we thought, well, hell with it, let's go load up the dog and jump in the car and go over and check out the creek, maybe dig up a little garnet for ourselves. And so that's where we're headed right now. If you haven't already done so, I really hope that you'll consider subscribing to my channel to help support my channel. And don't forget to hit that like button as well. And also say hi to Lori. So this creek we're going to is called Big Carpenter, and it is about 3 miles out of a little town called Fernwood. And from our house, it's about, I guess it'd be about 17, 18 miles from where we live. But it's a nice little drive. It goes through kind of a canyon area, and it's where they mine a lot of garnet up there. They have over the last, I don't know, I think it's 20 or 30 years. But you can drive along and walk along the creek and just see the garnet that's surfaced and got washed out by the creek, and it just kind of lays in little piles and spots. Water's a little high right now this time of year since it is May, but we're going to find out what it looks like. So if you watched my other videos, you probably recognize this guy here, the water truck. This is where we park it. It's always parked there for the surrounding area. And then here we're going to turn on Highway 6.
Coming into this little town of Santa.
I think the population here is about 212. Got the St. Mary's River right in town here.
Huge hit at Christmas time. They do a big special for the kids to write letters from Santa. This is a really cool bridge. This right here is a little lumber mill, and all they do is cedar logs. We have a lot of cedar trees around here. Now we are entering another little town. This is Fernwood. This little town is pretty cool. It has a little grocery store, gas station, post office. It's definitely a country little town. We go here a lot.
I think the population here is about 700 total. It's spread out quite a ways. They're also without power today. That power outage affected like 8 communities. This is one of them. So the grocery store is closed, pumps are down, nothing's working over here.
Strip.
Fernwood Merc. Post office.
It's a cute little town.
residences, kind of spread out over a distance through this area. But that's how people up here like it. All that wood right there is from all the windstorms, and took out all kinds of trees in that area. So they're trying to clean it up.
This is a cool old barn, or what used to be a barn. Yes. It's kind of a shape. Almost looks like a skeleton. You could go back in time. What's the tires for?
It's a cattle guard. This is an open range area up in here. Even though there's fences, it is a open range, so it's not uncommon to drive through here and see cows in the middle of the road. Turn on Big Carpenter now. We're not too far away.
Pretty little creek.
Sure is nice. This creek runs year-round. It's got fish in it. Biggest fish I've seen it though is about 8 inches. Usually there's a bunch of cows around here by now, but I haven't seen any, so I guess maybe since it's for sale, they're not going to be running cows on it. I don't know. So as we were pulling up, we look over here to the side of the road, and it looked just the way it was, like it was a bird that was injured possibly on the side of the road from a distance. We both looked at it and said, what is that? Is that a bird? But nope. It turned out to be just a stick. But sure had us going for a second. Huh, Goldie? So I don't know if you can see it or not. The water's really high. It's been raining the last 3 or 4 days, and the water's finally getting all these creeks and starting to flow really high. But right where this log is at right here, there's like a purple looking area under the water, and that's all garnet that you can get. And the creek just washes it out from the area, and it settles in spots like that. It's kind of the same concept as gold. It's just a little bit heavier, and so it'll settle in these little piles. Well, we'll keep looking along here. Doesn't look like we'll be able to get to that day. We might have to come back at a later day when the water's down.
Maybe we can get it right here where I'm at.
So we found another little pile, and I think I'm gonna try to go get a little handful of it. It's not too deep here. I'll take my shoes off. See if I can get a little handful for Lori.
And there's another little pile right behind it.
Yeah, quite a bit in this little spot. Usually it's a lot easier to get to. That water's not even half that right through this section.
Okay, Jason's going down in. Whoa.
How warm did you say it was?
It's 44 degrees outside.
Oh yeah, the water's nice and cold.
Nice and cold. Get it, Jace.
I'm gonna try. Should have brought my water shoes.
Should have brought something like waders.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can come over here.
Yeah.
That's so cool though.
Look at that.
Kind of looks like a big old mud glob.
Yeah, you get in here closer and it's all over the place. There's little stockpiles of it.
Yeah, I see like little piles. I see a pile right there,
Yeah.
there.
Okay,
Let's
my
see.
feet are cold. Well, I got you a handful, babe.
Do you need help out?
No, I think I got that. Oh, yeah. Woohoo! Cold feet. That's all
cool.
garnet. Just has to be cleaned up.
That is awesome.
We'll have to clean it up at the house.
Cool.
I just need something to put it in.
Okay,
I got a bucket because I thought we might be able to get a lot more, but. Ooh,
all right, I'm gonna go back to the car and grab your bucket.
Yeah, something.
Okay, so it is 44 degrees here, and just showing you that. So yeah, it's a little chilly, and Jason actually jumped in that water.
So the area we're at, right over here, is an area they just mined last season. They haven't quite reclaimed it yet, but that's where some of this newer garnet has come out of, is this area. It's made its way into the creek, and that's how we ended up where we're at. And this is kind of an active mine, so we can't go in there or anywhere around it. It's not allowed. This is a whole valley where they've mined over all these years and decades. Pretty much, according to a friend of mine who used to work for the garnet mine, he used to come up here, and every bit of this has been turned over and dug for garnet and then reclaimed. Now it's just used for running cattle on. So this is more of the area that they've reclaimed from the garnet mining. Here's one of their big clarifiers. I think that's what they called it. Probably end up rusting out here forever. I guess they used to just fill that up and load it in trucks. There's some settling ponds back in there. I don't know if you can see it or not. They kind of go up this valley a ways. That's what they're for, is just to settle the dirt and stuff so it wouldn't get back in the creek. Yeah, roads like this, you can go forever. This will take you all the way to Mida. You get on the right roads.
Really?
Yeah. You can ride for all day long, no problem. Still not even touch the surface. Forest Service roads.
It's like mining for gold.
Yeah. Cleaned her up quite a bit. Look how much more purple that is. I didn't get too carried away.
Oh yeah. That's cool.
Probably even be better looking if my pan was clean.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thanks for coming with us on our little afternoon trip. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And we'll see you next time. Say bye.
Bye.
We'll do another episode where we go after all that garnet under that water.